wonders of life got the...
Hey guys, today is November 8th, which means two important things. Number one, we're here at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, but number two, it's voting day. So obviously this video is gonna come out after Election Day, but make sure that you guys always vote in the future. Speaking of, I gotta get my sticker pasted on my shirt. So let's go to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and have a good time tonight. The tree here is finally up. The last time we were here at the Magic Kingdom, the tree was not up, and there's a lot more decorations that they ended up putting up in the past week. Something I do need to note, there is a potential another hurricane coming to Central Florida this week. I believe coming Friday or Thursday or so, there might be some landfall. We're trying to monitor it. It's weirdly enough Tropical Storm Nicole, so somebody's bringing in the heat. We're going to, monitor as best we can. I'm hoping that there's not too much like wind and storm going on tonight that would affect the fireworks. But for now, we're just gonna hang out, enjoy a very merry Tuesday is what today is. I was gonna say Thursday, but it is Tuesday, and just see what the night brings. Look at how beautiful this tree is. I will say I think the decorations on this tree are better than Universal's right now. You've got a lot of ornaments and a lot of special little touches in here. I feel like Universal's was definitely more of like, just kind of like an ornament and possible lighting. Oh, you can see all the lighting under here too. And right behind us here, we do have the Main Street displays going up. You can see them all along the sides here, all the way down. So we'll look at some of that. We did look at a lot of merchandise in a previous vlog. I will link that up in the corner. But we are gonna go see, I think there's a few more new treats over at the confectionery. And if there's anything new, we will go ahead and let you guys know. So I don't think we're going to pick it up, but it looks like this is a reindeer apple bear. And I think that's kind of it for new. Yeah, I don't think anything else in here is new from the last time we were in here. We did get the gingerbread cookie over here, which was very, very good. That was delicious. All of this I feel like we saw the last time we were in here, but there's a lot of treats actually to try, and we're gonna go to some of the other kind of like locations for them, but from what I'm seeing out of the confectionery, that's the only thing that I don't think we saw last time. That's gonna be that reindeer.
Can we see that?
Yeah, we saw this one here. And both the cupcakes. We saw like these Rice Krispie and marshmallow treats, so all of that seems to be the same. They finally went ahead and swapped out the window displays here for what was the Halloween displays on these.
Sorry.
You can see all the Christmas display now showing up, which is nice. These are actually, I think you can buy both those and those there. But let's go see if anything new is over here in the Emporium now. Again, I think everything we've already looked at, and we saw all the new stuff, but I will let you know once again if anything is new that we did not see in the previous vlog. One thing I don't believe we saw last time were these Christmas bubblers. They look massive, by the way. These are like, I mean, look at my hand just like gripping this thing. This is a very, very large bubbler. If you are into these like Nuimos, I believe is how they're pronounced, you've got like a big set for Christmas, and that would be, I believe, so yeah, oh, it's an advent calendar, okay. Very cool. So if you like these things, there's an advent calendar for it, and I don't know if this is kind of a teaser as to what you're getting inside of here. You've got like Mickey, actually this is kind of a cute little doll or figure here. He's like in a like a snowman outfit, and then you got Minnie with some like earmuffs on and like a little sweater, the Christmas tree. So I'm gonna assume this pertains to this, but I'm not totally sure. I don't collect these, but if you do, here's a nice little treat. Now I will say it's a little bit of a bummer today because it's been raining on and off. Obviously, as we have the potential hurricane showing up, we are kind of dealing with the storms and rain again. So hopefully, again, this can hold off for a little while, at least while the party's going. But I'm not sure we're gonna get that lucky. I did see it was supposed to end by like 7 o'clock, but we do gotta move a little bit here. So we're gonna try and get on a few rides before the party does get started. It's kind of the best time to do so. You do have some of the overlays, so we will try and do some of those as far as like the rides go. But right now, while the lines are pretty low, it's just a really good time to try and knock out at least a handful. Well, look at this. Here's the first photo op opportunity for the Christmas party. And I don't know if this is up all the time or if they take it down and reset it up. I don't know. But there's nobody taking photos here, so I don't really know how we would get a photo of ourselves.
Ready for tonight with the party?
Maybe. So we waited out the storm a little bit, maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes. I'm guessing it's gonna be on and off almost the entire night, just based off of what I'm seeing in the sky right now. Again, I think at around 6 or 7, it looked like it was supposed to pretty much be done, maybe even 5:30. So we're really hoping that's the case because we don't want to have a stormy night here for the opening night of the Merry Christmas party here. So we will keep an eye on it right now, but we're gonna head over to Space Mountain. I think it's about a 35-40 minute wait. Could be going down. It is still a little busy in the park because obviously at 6 o'clock the park closes down. So people, I assume, will start hopping between like 4 to 6, not really like 3 to 4. But again, we'll have to see, I guess, as the crowds are moving, but I'm seeing a lot of people heading towards the front of the park at this moment. So to me, that says it is starting to kind of lessen just a little bit, at least for right now. Also, this is just a quick side note. We stopped by the bakery to get the mousse dessert, and they said it will not be out until the party starts at 7 o'clock, and then it will magically appear. So 7 o'clock we'll return, and that's when we'll start to try and find some of these holiday desserts and treats around the park. But until then, again, we're just kind of hanging out. I don't know if you guys can see, but there is snow falling all around me right now. I don't know where it comes from, and I know it's not the rain this time, but there is snow finally being pumped in. I'll try and see if I can get a good image of it, but we are finally getting a little bit of snow here now that it's almost 5 o'clock. All right, we are officially in line to get our wristbands for the party over across from the left floor. And again, I think it's like right around 5 o'clock, so you can get them a little early. So we're gonna get those on so that way we don't have to worry anything about it. We're hopefully gonna get the new park map as well, take a quick look. And then again, we have to wait till 7 in order to try some of the treats and until some of the holiday overlays come on, but we will be doing that as soon as that does roll around. Guys, how freaking exciting is this? We've got our new map. We will dig into it in just 1 second here. All right, we officially have our wristbands, so you could see. I don't know if mine's upside down or not, but we do have them.
Both are.
Here's Nicole's, and here's our new map. So again, we saw the front here, so we have some of the new treats, and I think there's actually a few more, but here's some. I definitely want to try the treat cake and the wreath donut. Those definitely look delicious.
I think that looks kind of good. The chocolate and cranberry tart.
Yeah.
I know you're not a fruit person with your dessert, but it might be good.
I could try it. I'm not really a huge fan.
Snickerdoodle? Complimentary?
Yep. Delicious cookies and festive drinks at holiday tree locations. We will be going around picking up the snickerdoodle, the gingerbread or chocolate chip, along with some hot cocoa. You know what? I'm gonna try some eggnog tonight and apple cider.
You
Absolutely.
are?
Yes, I have to. Over here we can see the, this is where you're gonna find like Disney kind of like meet and greets here, and then the photo pass, and then holiday scenes, which I believe is what we saw earlier. I think that was like the frames. And then down here, you're going to see all of the entertainment that we're going to get tonight. And then we'll open up the map for you guys here so you can see the actual display over here on the side. So you can see kind of like some Christmas display like there's over at Haunted Mansion. And then over here at Space Mountain, they kind of have like a red and green display.
Something over here maybe?
Yeah, I think those are going to be like the locations that you can get some of the treats with the like little peppermint sticks, it looks like. So you see one over here. So there's kind of the map that you can see now. And then here's some of the holiday themed options that you have for tonight, which is going to be the Speedway. You're going to get the Space Mountain. You're going to get the Laugh Floor. You're going to get Mad Tea Party and the Jingle Cruise. And I believe those are the 5 of them again as well. So yes, you have 5 overlays there. We will try and get on all of them if possible. It's currently a waiting game as the rain has not slowed up very much. We are getting little bouts where we have enough time to kind of move, you know, we'll kind of zigzag our way around. Okay guys, it is now 6:20, which means they are now checking wristbands because it is after 6 p.m., which means the party is starting in 40 minutes. So we are going to close down the video for just a minute, and as soon as you see us next time, we'll be full-blown inside of the party, trying treats, checking out everything that is being offered here at the Very Merry Christmas Party. So we'll see you guys in just a second. It is finally snowing here. Just kidding, it's actually raining, but it is 7 o'clock, so the party has officially started. First things first, Friar's Nook, we're gonna get ourselves a nice treat here and start there, and then we're gonna probably head up towards maybe the castle. There's a show going on, but the rain is definitely here right now. So again, it's kind of the story of tonight, but we're gonna try out one of these treats here first, and then we'll move on and figure out what we're doing next. All right, they just opened up the Friar's Nook here, and we're gonna go ahead and get our first treat of the night specific to the Christmas event. Let's go. Here is our beautiful Tink's Cream Puff, or Tinkerbell's Cream Puff. I don't know how they actually word it, but it looks great, and I think there's a carrot cake in there in the middle. There's a lot going on in this piece, but very excited for our very first treat at the event tonight. Here is our first treat. Very heavy, feels dense. I'm just gonna go.
Excuse us, guys, we gotta get through. Excuse us, please.
Where's Piglet? I need yours. Where's Pooh? Oh well, the treat is good. Kind of falls apart a little bit. Sweet. It's not a bad dessert. Nothing I think to like write home about, but solid, tasty, sweet. Can't complain. Now again, that dessert was pretty good. I'm not saying it was like amazing, but it was a solid treat. But I would get it again. I just don't think it was like anything that I'm like running out of my way to go do. However, I am seeing the like peppermint stick, which means I believe that's where we get our free snacks and treats. So we're gonna head right in over here and hopefully stop at our first little kind of like, I guess, treat booth. Right here over at Cosmic Rays is where I think we have our goodies. We'll find out in just a second. I'm not sure, but I think that's the little symbol we're looking for. Oh, wow, very cold, very busy. Not too certain. Let me go ask, and I will update you guys in a minute. All right, we found out it was at Bay 1. You come over here, and you can see the holiday treats. So you have the delicious cookies and hot cocoa, and that's what we're gonna pick up here in just 1 second. So let's go ahead and grab these. Oh, they're... Hello, Merry Christmas. Thank you. Thank you. You have a cookie here and a little hot cocoa. They give you a nice little rag or kind of like cleaning napkin that you get there. So here we have the Snickerdoodle cookie and then our hot chocolates, which it's actually needed tonight because it is cold out with the rain, so this is actually going to be delicious. And yeah, so you have the Snickerdoodle cookies. They feel very soft from what I can tell. I don't know the brand. I wonder if this is the Cheryl's? Okay, so yeah, then Cheryl's cookies here. I think you can get different options at different booths, so we will check all of them. But for right now, this is our first stop for the Snickerdoodle cookie. Again, it is very cold out, so the hot chocolate is going to be really good. Hot cocoa, hot chocolate. What do you say? Hot cocoa or hot chocolate?
I think hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. I've heard this debate online, weirdly enough, recently. People are like, do you call it hot cocoa or hot chocolate?
What do you call it?
I think I'm a hot chocolate person.
Yeah.
So.
Cheers to oh.
Cheers.
It's hot.
It is hot.
Yeah.
Pretty standard hot chocolate. Got nothing to die for, but include it with your park ticket, and it's gonna go really good tonight again with the weather. We are now going to actually do the Tomorrowland Speedway since it was right across from the Starlight Cafe over here, and it looks like there's actually some Christmas decorations out on the track, so I will have to show you that in a minute. And looks kind of cool. So yeah, give us 1 second. We're gonna get on the rides. It's a 5-minute wait. We'll go zipping around. We're gonna ride together so that way we can show you some of the footage here. It might be a little loud, I am sorry, but you can actually see some of the Christmas decorations from here. And oh, there's Tron. You see Tron? All the way in the background there, it's running. That's awesome. You get a little view of Tron going with the decorations. And then you also have Space Mountain with its overlay. Here we go. It is actually just like pouring right now. I don't know if you can tell, but you have Christmas music out here. And we have some trees. It's raining. Oh gosh, we're getting pegged with water. There's a little overlay here for the Tron store.
It stinks.
It is a little stinky. Oh goodness gracious. The things we do for the vlog. Let's see if we can get Tron running here. Oh, there it is! We got Tron! And here's all the holiday decorations. Look! The presents and the lights. Oh, it's going! Woo! Tron! They put the Tron colors on these lights.
Makes sense.
Right next to Tron. God, that's big.
I'm so wet.
Oh my gosh.
This is a dumb idea.
I don't know, it might have been. It's cold, it's raining like crazy. Bring it home! Woo! Bringing it home! All right, we had to clean off the camera because it was just covered, and I don't even know if we're using that last bit because it's gonna depend on what it looks like when I get it on my computer. But we are going to head over to now Space Mountain because of the apparent overlay right now. So going to start trekking through. As you can see, we do have our ponchos on because it is now poncho time because again, there's just too much rain to be existing outside without them. But we will head over here and let you know how that goes. Hopefully you could see some of what was going on the Tomorrowland Speedway. There was some fun decorations, music playing. It was just so much water and so breezy. It's like, again, for Florida, it's cold, right? Like it's like 70 degrees, breezy, rainy, like that's what's making it rough. It's not that it's, 70 degrees and like whatever. It's like you're so used to like 80 and 90s. So anyway, all right, let's go get on Space Mountain. I can't tell if this is rain or snow up here. I'm trying to like prevent my lens from like getting rained on, but it might be a hybrid of both. But look at them just mopping up all the water with how rainy it is here. You guys can see that there, that's the rain right there coming through. Also with a little bit of snow, so you're getting like a combo of it. It's kind of hilarious. You can already start to hear it. It might be a little loud in here right now, but they are blasting music inside of Space Mountain. So I'm gonna record a little bit. It's so dark, you can't see anything, but just to give you guys a little bit of an idea that they're just like slamming the music in there. It should be pretty cool, and I will do what I can.
To Space Mountain, we apologize for the brief delay, and we'll keep you informed of any updates. Once again, at this time, we are currently experiencing slight delays. We will keep you informed of any updates.
Well, as you heard, there is a delay, and we were waiting for probably 15, 20 minutes or so. Not gonna keep waiting. We'll circle back to this in probably an hour or so, but as of right now, let's just keep moving on and back onto the rain. There is another, what I'm calling is just like candy cane poles right here at the lunching pad, which means that we get another treat. And I believe we were talking to somebody in line. They told us this was the sugar cookie and the apple cider. So we're gonna go ahead and try this out, go get our treats. All right, here we go. We're gonna get our treats. We're gonna get our cookie and our cider. And I can see people picking them up. I believe it is a red, like a red frosting or a pink frosting, and then a small cup of cider is what it looks like. So let's see. Hi. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Can you hug that for me? Thank you. Yay. All right, and here we have our second stop, which is going to be the frosted sugar cookie. This has a buttercream frosting and red sprinkles. And then we have a apple cider here. I wish it was a little bit of a bigger cup. I love apple cider, so a little upset it's only small, and it's also chilled apparently. So gonna try it out here and we'll let you know what I think. All right, here we go, apple cider. Nice good sip. Solid apple cider, not too sweet. I like hot chocolate, but I really like apple cider too. I don't know, it's close. I think I preferred a little bit more cider-y for people that know what like that flavor is. I don't know, both are good. I think I'd give it to the hot chocolate because you get a bigger cup. That would be, I guess, my gripe with it is give me a little bit of a bigger cup. All right, on to the cookie here. That's a good sugar cookie. I don't know if I like it more. I don't know, I like the snickerdoodle, but right now a sugar cookie's just going really good, so. I don't know, both are good cookies to be completely honest though. Loving the cookies here, loving the treat so far. All right, second treat option down. I think I gotta go hood up. Still got rain, no snow, just rain. We are gonna go set up and get ready to watch the Christmas parade now. We're gonna look if there's a good spot on Main Street. If there is, great. If there's not, then we'll head over to like Liberty Square, because that's kind of where they launch from. But either way, we should get a decent spot. I'm assuming the rain's driving a few people away, but honestly, it's still pretty busy considering that there is rain out today. But I'm not loving it. I'm not loving the rain. I love the party, not the rain. All right, well, our rough streak is maybe coming to a little bit of an end. We're gonna find out. One of the cast members told us that there's a good chance at the parade, since it's already delayed, it was supposed to be at 8:30, and now they're predicting it to be 9. He says there's a good chance that it'll just be a cavalcade, and he said the second one probably will be the right one. We're getting a notification this year.
Tonight's performance of Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade has been delayed.
There's the delay.
We hope to begin this performance of Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade at 9 p.m., weather permitting. Thank you.
So there you go. So we have a 9 p.m. predicted start, like I said, which is what we were told by the cast member, but he's predicting it's gonna be a cavalcade. And my only thought is the reason they would do that is maybe there's other things that need to go on, so they don't want to keep all the characters out, make it a little quicker because you have a show, you got fireworks, everything else that needs to happen. So there is a chance that that is a cavalcade. So I think we're gonna set up to go to the next one. I think we're gonna go retry Space Mountain now, see if we can do that, try to get a few more treats. It has been a little bit of a rough night, to be completely honest. You kind of just have to go with the flow, though, as much as possible. But this rain has been a real bummer, and this isn't even the hurricane rain. This is just like storm rain, because it's still pretty far out east at this point. So we're just getting a little unlucky with this one. But hopefully the night has kind of, cleared up with the sky just a hair, and we can continue on and just have a good time here. All right, we are trying Space Mountain one more time here because it was delayed. We got out of line. So, all right, we are back on. So we're going to try and get you the holiday music. I can already hear it blasting. Oh. It actually looks like you've got like green and red. I don't know if you guys can hear the music, but kind of cool. We'll show you as we go down.
My bag flew out.
What?
My bag flew out. My whole bag is gone.
So I don't know how much of the ride actually got picked up there because obviously we're moving, grooving, and it's fast. So I tried to get some of it, but there's actually like flashing lights, very cool kind of overlay, plus you have the music blasting. But as soon as one good thing happens, as in the rain finally stopped, another bad thing kind of cycles through, and Nicole lost her bag on the ride. It flew out. So now we are stuck waiting until at least pretty much 1 a.m., hoping that they can walk the ride, get her bag, and we kind of move forward. Our keys are in there, her wallet's in there, everything is inside of that bag outside of pretty much our cell phones. So we're hoping that they can end up getting that, but we're gonna be staying at the park at least an extra hour tonight, and my guess is gonna be probably even longer. I'm gonna guess we're here till probably 1:30 to 2 o'clock, waiting to see if they can get that bag. So, like I said, one thing good happens and another bad thing kind of cycles through. It is what it is at this point. We have some waiting to do. Just going to continue on with the night. I believe this is the third and final photo op opportunity. I could be wrong. There might be more, but I know we've now seen 3 of them, and I thought I heard there was 3. And this is a Stitch themed one. This is kind of fun. So it's Merry Stitchmas, and you have Stitch and some of the aliens here. This is kind of a nice little opportunity. So, oh, look what I just found. The parade is up there, and I wanted to come get a spot for the fireworks show, but because the parade got delayed, now the parade is coming through, so everyone's gonna be here waiting for the fireworks show. A little unlucky of us. That's okay. We're planning on seeing the later parade anyway. Now, because the parade's going on and it's just too busy, I'm actually gonna go over to the bakery and pick up the mousse that I wanted to get earlier today. And hopefully that'll kind of like line up, grab the mousse, come back out, and try and get a spot for fireworks. That's kind of the approach we're taking now. So I got the mousse here, and you can kind of see it. But as literally I was walking, it decided to like fall off of like the little stand there and like hit the wall, and then it got crushed. It's meant to look like an ornament. You can see like the top piece there, but it absolutely just got crushed on the walk over. I don't like how like they put it on like a piece down there, but like look at this, watch. If I just like, you could like see like popping up. So if you're like walking at all, as you like walk, it just wants to like fall off. So hopefully it tastes good though. So trying this thing, I'm not sure I'm a huge fan. I don't know, it's not really my favorite. It's supposed to be a gingerbread, like mousse. I'm not getting a ton of gingerbread. The texture's a little weird for a mousse for me. And then the like, I don't know if it's a brownie or cookie on the bottom. That just doesn't taste great. Not a very good dessert, completely honest. Not sure I'll get this again. I don't know if it's because it's the first day, maybe they need to perfect it a little bit, but I don't love this, unfortunately. And I really like gingerbread, so that's really too bad.
Wonderful Christmas time fireworks will light up the sky with holiday magic in just a few minutes.
Holy cow, guys, I honestly feel like this fireworks show was, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for it, but better than Enchantment. And the reason being was I feel like the firework display that they actually used was great. I feel like they used some really unique kind of, not props, but just the way that they were doing a lot of the like spinning animations and some of the stuff that they were using inside of the fireworks show. Great fireworks, well themed. I mean, I love Christmas time, but it just felt like it was a better show. I think the finale even was a little bit better. Again, I know I'm gonna catch a lot of hate for this, but I think I actually like this show more than Enchantment. And that might go to show you how much I don't really like Enchantment, unfortunately, because like I like Harmonious more. I feel like I like Phantasmic more. So Enchantment just ranks really low for me. But this show is actually really good. And I think this show is way better than the show for the Halloween one as well. So I would say, like, again, this is not one to skip. I feel like you could almost skip the Halloween one. This one is definitely not a skipper. I also don't want to discount Enchantment because Enchantment is still a good show. It's a very good show, really, at the end of the day. But this show is just so freaking good. I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm probably not going to put all of it in for this video specifically. But get yourself a ticket to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas and go watch this show. You will thank me. Now that the fireworks are done though, and my mind is blown with how good those were, we are gonna go over to the Jingle Cruise because that has an overlay that we have yet to do, and then we'll be on the other side of the park now, so we can stop at the other, again, I'm calling them like treat trails, but like food, treat paths, I guess. I guess they're still kind of treat trails, right? There are a lot of people heading this direction, and I'm wondering if it's not a lot of people trying to do the same thing we're doing. We might be returning to this in a little bit if this looks like it is just like slammed to a T here, and it really looks like everybody has been taking the exact path that I have. So maybe we're not doing Jingle Cruise just yet. I'll let you know in just a minute because it's right here. Are these decorations not amazing though? I love this. And they just like slap the I for jingle over it. That's so much fun actually. Okay, this is a 50-minute wait. Not planning on waiting 50 minutes at the moment for this. A little long for me, and again, I really want to do this, but probably wait at least another hour and then we'll come check back on the line. Now, according to the map, I believe the next, again, I'm calling them treat trails. We're just going to have to get on board with it. But the next treat trail is across from Pirates here. So we did this earlier before the party actually started, but I think it should be right here to the right. I'll show you in just 1 second. So I'm not seeing the big like blow up candy cane thing like I normally would. But I do see some people waiting up here, so I believe it's right here. Let me go check. All right, this is correct. So at Tortuga Tavern, and it is cookies and eggnog. This is gonna be unique. I do want to try eggnog. I've never tried it, I'm not gonna lie to you. But these actually look like they are sugar cookies again, potentially. Just a different color sugar cookie. And here is our third treat trail option here, which is going to be another frosted, I think this is just a sugar cookie because it has the same things like written on it, except it's just green sprinkled, and then eggnog. This is the dangerous thing right here. It smells like bubble gum. And I don't know if it's supposed to taste.
Right here, I think.
It tastes like liquid bubble gum. Don't love it. Don't hate it. But it's not good.
I tried with the candy cane.
But it's not bad. It's liquid bubble gum to me. Is that what eggnog supposed to taste like? It's like bubble gum, like double bubble gum is what I'm getting. Bizarre. Don't love it though. Probably won't finish that. But the cookie's still good. I'll come here for their cookies. So I think I found where the inflatable candy cane is. It just was not going, unfortunately. I think there's actually a treat at this outpost. I'm gonna go take a look. I'm getting kind of full, to be honest. Not sure I'm gonna get anything else, but I do wanna look because there was a few things I still wanted. I just don't know if it'll fit in my belly. And here is the tamales here. Don't see a ton of green sauce on it. You definitely see the red sauce. Smells good, looks pretty decent still regardless. But actually, check out our spot for the fireworks. So we have like front row to like the front. I don't know if this is actually a good spot or not. We've never watched, or fireworks, the parade, sorry. And apparently they're gonna start right up here and they're gonna come down this way. So we'll have a nice front row, be able to see, this is actually gonna be the second showing of the parade because the first was delayed, some problems. I don't know, but either way, really excited for it. So it's actually a pretty good tamale. One big issue that I feel like I have with tamales most of the time is that they just don't give you a lot of filling, like the meat. And this one's kind of the same. My neighbor actually used to make tamales and they would like pack it full of meat and those were great. I also really like the green sauce in this. The red sauce almost reminds me of ketchup and I don't love that. It's okay, it's like a ketchup-y barbecue. The green sauce was really good though, so kind of evens itself out. All right, it was fresh popcorn and it was a fun popcorn bucket. So I bought Nicole a new popcorn bucket with some fresh popcorn. Little early Christmas present. So this is it lit up. You have the Happy Holidays. It kind of wraps around the text up top. And then the little ball lights up with a little button underneath that you just click. So they're not doing the Christmas parade. Instead, they're doing the rainy day cavalcade. Which really actually pretty bummed out about that, not gonna lie to you. Well, of course it decides to rain again right before the cavalcade or the parade should have been. And that's my guess is why they delayed it. I'm assuming that they saw the weather coming, they pretty much prepped it, and decided like, hey, you know, we're gonna switch this into the cavalcade instead of the full-blown parade. So, very, very lackluster. In all honesty, I think there was 3 or 4 like little float, you know, vehicles. And I get it, you know, the rain started coming down again, but you always hate when you come to these events, you don't really get to do everything or see everything how it should have been done. That's just the nature of it. You know, we could always potentially try and buy another ticket in the future, but again, these are expensive tickets. So somebody that's coming in for the season and like, you know, they just come in for like 1 week and they're doing this for like 1 night, it's kind of hard to, you know, do something like that and not be a little bummed out about it. But I don't know if you guys can see the rain right where I just pointed there, how much it's coming down. But it's pretty aggressive again. Again, not lightning, just like a lot of rain, just enough to be a nuisance and really put a damper on the plans for the night. Well, a weird way to end the night as we basically are on an empty main street. As you can see around me, pretty much nobody here because it's almost 1 a.m. as we are now waiting to see if they pick up our lost backpack from Space Mountain. And again, it was a little bit of a rough night tonight with the rain, and it can definitely ruin some of people's, you know, trips down here if this is what you really planned on doing. But at the end of the day, you have to just appreciate what you got to do if that was an option for you. You know, I get that there was things that were rained out, or maybe you didn't get to see the shows you wanted to see, but you just have to understand that the weather isn't controlled by Disney or the employees here. But either way, with that being said, I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. It was a blast. And if you did enjoy today's little vlog that we had here at the Very Merry Christmas party, I would appreciate if you liked, comment, and subscribe on this video. It does help out a lot. I will see you in the next one. Take care.